Ireland and India coming live from Stormont in East Belfast. Great crowd. They've been here since about 8:30 this morning, queuing, waiting to get a glimpse of their heroes. And I promise you, there are some Ireland fans in the house as well. It's a new era for Ireland cricket. It's a new era for India cricket in the T20 format. Two new captains at the helm in Shreyas Iyer and Lorcan Tucker. And for many, the start of the journey towards the next T20 World Cup in Australia and New Zealand. Oh, it's gentle. Gentle full toss first up.
Yeah, just looking for that swing. Obviously, would want to bowl fuller, but not that full. Got away with that one.
Oh my word, have you ever seen anything as beautiful on a Friday afternoon in Belfast? It's the first of the day. 10 without loss. Well, they went for the in-swinger. And Adair backing away. Third is inside the ring, and the Ireland fans in the crowd are up and about. Smashed a long way in front of square. No chance for the sweeper. Well, you mentioned back of the length, that was just too short.
But also back of the length, it seems like you're playing into it.
Straight up in the air. It's gone a long way up. Sanju Samson with the gloves took control of the situation, as any good wicketkeeper does.
Especially the hard length that we're talking about. Not much footwork again, using the bottom hand. Interesting shot innings from Adair. Gone for 12 of 7, 20 for 1 Ireland.
Well, Harry Tector in at first drop. Highly experienced. Now then, not out of the screws. Nowhere near the middle of the bat. Oh, punched it. He's punched it over the rope. Shivam Dubé did all the hard work. He got there. He made the ground. Oh, I mentioned Harry Tector early on. He feels for the ball outside the off stump. It's straight through to Sanju. Routine.
We're slit there. Right, you can protect yourself because that's a rough wicket. You called it, Niall. Outside edge. Harry Tector gone without scoring. 25 for 2 Ireland.
New captain Lorcan Tucker. Leg side. Won't cut that off. So Tim Tector is living slightly dangerously, but at the moment he's entertaining the crowd. Now then, straight up in the air. Simple as you like, and Ireland are gifting India wickets here in the power play.
We're just talking about his head falling over. I won't be surprised if his head was kind of slicing it. He did slice the previous one as well to the boundary, but this one, Shreyas Iyer. Yeah, Tim Tector gone for 17, 30 for 3 Ireland.
Ben Callett's the new man in. Left-hander, has got plenty of power early in his T20I career, but he has got plenty of ability, hits well down the ground.
Shorter, top edge. There's a man trying to run around, but has it got enough? It's going to go all the way. And a very welcome boundary for Ireland. 6 runs. Big top edge. Some pace on it from Krishna. Plus Krishna.
India.
Beautiful shot. Glorious shot. Straight down the ground. Beautiful shot. Glorious shot. Straight down the ground. All the way. And that is the best possible way to bring up the Ireland 50. He makes his way to the crease now for Ireland. Very experienced. Nearly 100 caps under his belt in the 4 nationals. That's better from Lorcan Tucker. That's a lot more like Lorcan Tucker. This one to the boundary for the Ireland captain.
Well, down the ground, and that is a good shot. Very good flat bat. Garrett Delaney has a lot of ability. For a long time was up top of the order, so he's used to...
Very, very good.
Down the ground, it looked really good from Lorcan Tucker. Footwork was so smooth.
Super shot. Great use of the feet from Lorcan Tucker. Hitting to the smaller boundary, but that would have been a maximum. Hitting the other way as well. Right to the pitch of the ball. Hitting right through the ball. They'll look to target the spin, I think. They've had a difficult time against the seamers and the quickies.
Now then, Delaney on the charge. Nowhere near the middle. Abhishek Sharma has dropped an absolute dolly. There was two fielders converging. It was easy as you like. It should have been pouched. It should have been a fifth. 11 done. 78 for 4. Middle. It was routine. Sharma and Arshdeep were, well, they could have been holding hands, and maybe if they... Well, he did go back into the surface, and Lorcan Tucker read the game beautifully.
Excellent cricket from Lorcan Tucker. 90 mile an hour into the wicket. Lorcan can use that little scoop. A very, very favourite shot of his. Just up near the glove. Over Sanju Samson's head. 4 more. Ireland have a bit of momentum now. Last couple of overs. Definitely a flick. A switch has been flicked, I should say.
Yeah, partnership's useful. 30.
It's up in the air. Good effort. Very good effort, but not good enough to catch it. In fact, to stop the boundary either.
I don't know about.
That's the pocket we're talking about. Extra cover. And it's hit well enough to find a...
Extra cover quite square there. I reckon you probably...
That's a lovely hit. That is a glorious hit. 100 comes up, and this is a big over. Ireland on the move.
Ground.
I'll find the gap. That's hit very...
One of the umpires, he's the 4th today. One bounce straight in. No, just got a little bit deep, and it's too short at that pace. Stood nice and still. Well, it didn't go quite all the way, but we'll have a look at this for technique. That's how it's done. Probably protecting himself more than anything.
Straight down the throat. I would be quite disappointed with that shot, Tucker. He picked up the pace off, hit it all right, but found the fielder. Wicket, partnership broken.
Well, brought back into the attack to do just this as Rana took the pace off, and the field Tucker really rebuilt things beautifully for Ireland, but he's got to go for 50. Ireland 115 for 5.
Batter in. It's a proper all-rounder. A lot of experience too. 158 matches, a couple of 50s, a decent strike rate of 133. A new ball bowler, he would bowl in the power play. Oh, that's an absolute gift. A high full toss, and accepts it gladly, Dockrell, for a maximum. That's very... almost scooped it over square leg, and fine enough. An expensive start to the over for Washington.
You can't underestimate the...
Of the country. A little unlucky, Washington Sundar. The outside edge will find another boundary.
Long. Clubbed straight. It'll read 4 for George Dockrell. Hit powerfully and with precision.
George Dockrell.
Straight again, glorious power. It bisects the fielders directly behind the bowler. And approaching the 150 now, Ireland.
Not a Yorker, not into the wicket. It's in the slot, and Gareth Delaney playing off the back foot.
Tucked him up, but he's worked it away beautifully, and it'll go all the way. Whipped off his thigh pad. Gareth Delaney, who I remind you was dropped on. Lovely slow ball. It's lifted high, but it's going to go all the way. It's the very top of the sight screen. Back over Prasidh Krishna. One ball to come in the over, and he's already conceded 21.
40 runs coming off the last 11 balls. Off cutter. Delaney spotted early. Again, playing that shot off the back foot, opening the left.
Slower ball, same result. 6-6-6 to finish. Prasidh Krishna finishes his spell 0 for 57 from 4. Ireland 164 for 5 with 3 overs to go.
Stockwell and Gareth Delaney. Last ball again. Krishna slower ball right into the slot.
This one takes an edge and it's going to be out. Arshdeep Singh manages to cling on, and Dockrell will go. Akshar Patel with the breakthrough.
Off 10. Ireland 164 for 6.
Cut away. Fielders are in. There is some cover, but he's rather square, and that'll race away for 4.
Yeah, great batting from Liam McCarthy.
Lifted up, and this is likely to be out. Akshar Patel underneath it, makes no mistake. Delaney's gone for 49, and that concludes the 19th. Ireland now 7 down, 178 on the board. Well known for his bowling. That is lofted by Liam McCarthy in the final over, but a brilliant running catch from Tilak Varma means Ireland have lost 2 in 2. Arshdeep at the end of the 19th. Akshar to start.
Slightly fuller from Akshar Patel in towards leg stump. Didn't give Liam McCarthy the arms to free. McCarthy goes 7 off 5. Ireland 178 for 8.
Coming down the wicket, and it's going to drop short to the fielder. They'll come through for 2. The ball coming in towards Samson, and that's going to be gone. Well, we'll have it confirmed by the television match official, but I think Kevin O'Brien, from our viewpoint, that was well short of his crease, shall we say.
Yeah, good fielding in the deep. A strong throw to Sanju Samson. He didn't have much to do, just took it and whipped it.
Lead the Indian side.
Because the experience that's within the squad, the strike rate right across the squad, there are just so many within the lineup that can take a match away from you. And this opening pair, probably the most feared.
Not a bad ploy, to be honest. Especially to Abhishek Sharma in the 30-yard circle.
It's lovely, good start, lad.
Well, off the mark straight away, first delivery itself.
We didn't see a lot of movement, did we, through the air in the first innings, but straight away Matthew Humphries gets the ball to, I don't know if you can call it drifting.
That's the brand of cricket India's been playing for the last few years.
Catch it.
Chips it over covers. There's no protection there. First boundary of the Indian innings.
Well, he gathered himself, didn't he, after that ball wasn't called wide, because this isn't too bad a delivery from Matthew Humphries, but just opens the face. It's right up under his eyes. Have a look at how he just brings the bottom wrist through with the back.
But he goes fine, and he goes long over square leg. That's a speeding super 6.
You then play into another. Worried about down the ground. Matthew Humphries on the legs and helps himself to
It's over covers this time. Not out of the middle, but we'll take it. Good start for India. 16 without loss after the first. first ball in T20I for Jai Mundra. What a start to his career. Can't get better than this. Life is so easy.
What an outcome. A little bit of width, bottom edge onto the stumps. Doesn't matter how it happens, you've got your first wicket. Sanju Samson perishes for 5. India 16 for 1.
The debutant. That brings Ishan Kishan at number 3. Good strike rate of 148 in superb form.
Two straight, two leg side, and gets punished.
Well, it's been both ends of the spectrum. Well, it's been both ends of the spectrum in this first over. Absolute joy with a wicket in your first. Get the full treatment. Straight onto leg stump and too full as well. Uses the pace beautifully.
McCarthy into the attack. Again, a little fortuitous there. Abhishek wasn't off the middle. He'll get another.
Not too bad a delivery. It was a touch on the full side from Liam McCarthy. Just his second T20 international.
That should be another 4. Flatter this time, more bat.
Well, he's back to that length that got punished in the first delivery. It's a good surface. Yeah, just look how high that's bounced. Tells you something about the length that McCarthy's opted to go to. As soon as that was hit, he threw his eyes.
Scott.
Nicely played. This turning out to be a brilliant over for India and Abhishek Sharma. Now that's another boundary, the 4th of the over.
Struggled in international T20I cricket. Liam McCarthy, just that one game a year ago against West Indies. Went for over.
Maybe second ball for Matthew Hollard. It's a day of the debutants. It was Jai Mundra first ball and Matthew Hollard second ball. He picks up and
just tried to go 2 leg side. And have a look at this celebration. The hope, the absolute hope for Matthew Hollard and his captain doesn't make a mistake. That's as happy as Ishan Kishan goes for 1. India 45 for 2.
Isn't it? We've seen some really good cricket too.
flat bats it over mid-off. And the highlight has been how good he has been with the horizontal bat in this innings.
And if you look at the wrists of Abhishek, it's such supple wrists, and what that does is it allows you to, when you don't get all of it, you go through with the shot. It does go over the infield when you're an opening batter. It whips those wrists through, and even though a couple of times in those highlights over the infield when you're an opening batter, it whips those wrists through. And
over extra cover this time, again flat bats it. It's turning out to be another good over for India.
Well, much like when Jai Mundra started off at the end, the free hit. Again, didn't quite get all of it how he would have wanted. A little bit of movement away. That probably helped it not go for 6. It probably saved Matthew Hollard 2. Got it right at the end of the...
Whipped off his legs, and it's a second wicket as well. George Dockrell makes no mistake, and India are 3 down. Shreyas Iyer, and his T20 international captaincy debut, falls for 3 off 7 to the debutant. And a rough wicket it is.
Very reliable. Hollard goes at the stumps. Shreyas Iyer just flicks it. Actually a pretty good strike. Captain comes and goes for 3. And India, in the power play, in a bit of trouble. 60 for 3.
Sides, and you've seen the back of the captain, Shreyas Iyer, for 3. And this is a man with a stellar career. Strike rate nearly 150, a couple of hundreds under his belt as well. Back to back for... Well, that'll race away for 4. Finds the gap, and it'll make its way to the boundary. The fine 4 to finish the power play for India, 68 for 3. This one chased, but perfectly laced through a little bit of space. That'll be 50. Abhishek Sharma thinks about 2, but decides against it. That'll be his 5th, his 11th half-century in T20 internationals, to go with his 2 centuries as well.
Yeah, lovely knock. Fine player. Came out all guns blazing. He's found the middle of his blade right from the get-go today.
Abhishek Sharma is not messing about, but he's not quite got hold of it, and as a result falls on the final ball of the 8th. Matt Humphries, McCarthy with the wicket, his first in T20 internationals at the end of 8 for a well-played 50.
Well, the bat turning in his hand, I mentioned he's preferred to go over the offside, is simple catch. It's a huge getting on top, they lose another. Sharma entertaining, going for 50, 80 for 4.
What's Liam McCarthy done well here?
Yeah, I think his length is slightly fuller. Washington Sundar comes to the crease. Power play.
Switch hit chance and taken. Ross Adair, well, he had a chance in the last over. A direct hit. Matthew Humphries back into the attack, and a crucial wicket. They just keep tumbling for Ireland. India, well, they're very quiet now. It's a rough wicket.
Wicket. Previous couple of overs has wrestled the momentum for Ireland, and by Tilak Varma straight to Ross Adair. Smart catch. The 5th wicket falls. Tilak Varma goes 19 off 21, 90 for 5.
Shivam Dubey, 65 matches in his career. Another one with a healthy strike rate, on the lower side actually for this team, but yeah, because of the quicker ball. But the gap was found. He read it beautifully. Dubey wanted to score a boundary to try and get things going here for India. 11 gone, 96 for 5. Top edge, chance in the deep. And taken again, another one falls. Ben Kalitz with his 2nd catch of the game. Hollard with his 3rd wicket. And the wickets just keep falling anytime India look.
Once again, the bat turning in the hand slightly indicates a bit inconsistent pace in the pitch. Washington Sundar goes for 9. India in trouble, 100 for 6.
Putting a little pressure on here, Tector. Pressure being released with this stroke. It's glorious, it's hefty. It's all the way for 6. Shivam Dubey.
Shivam Dubey. This is meat and drink. He murders this kind of bowling. Such a powerful ball striker.
Humphries full and wide, but it beats the fielder. Goes past Liam McCarthy and races away. Kalitz can't get around to cut it off. Pitched up and put away. 6 to finish. 15 done. India 129 for 6. Worked away off his legs. Fielder out there. Kalitz cuts it off nicely on the bounce. And this will come through for 2, but that's the kind of fielding that'll just see the energy.
Humphries over. It just had to be damage limitation. He went up. For some reason, he went up above the island. He took pace off the ball. There was only ever going to be one result. Nearly a specky in the crowd. Nearly, sir. No, not good enough.
caught and ball. Jai Mundra finishes with 2 for 16 through 3. India 7 down. Mundra has 2. 35 for 7, needing more than 2 a ball to win.
Shivan Dubé does not like aggressive bowling back of a length. He likes to hit medium pace bowling, caught and bowled. Never easy. The dangerous Dubé gone for 25. And I tell you what, it's game on. 135 for 7.
Harshad Rana, the new man. Big wicket, Jai Mundra. What a caught and bowled.
He hasn't hit it hard enough. That's another wicket. That's number 8. That's Ireland. A wicket closer to making history.
Super catch from Tim Tector at long on. Slow again, pace off, bit wider, forcing Axar to drag it to the leg side. It's come off the toe of the bat. Coming in was the googly from Delaney, out of the hitting zone. Oh, straightforward in the end. Great fielder like his older brother. Axar Patel goes. India wobbling. 137 for 8.
6 required of 19. Bowlers 4th and last. Toe end. There's a fielder coming under it. And it is taken. Missed last over, but not this time. And India lose their 9th. And Ireland, a wicket closer.
Super catch, Ben Killitz in the deep. It went so high, he had time to think about it. Got under it and steadied himself. Off the toe of the bat of Rana. Ben Killitz steadied himself just inside the rope. Pressure catch. Ireland take the 9th wicket. India 147 for 9.
.36 of 11. That's up in the air. That should be taken. It's a difficult one. And that's history created here in the capital of Northern Ireland, in Belfast, as Ireland beat India for the first time in any format. And this is a huge achievement for this young, inexperienced Irish side, led by Lorcan Tucker. Only his 3rd game as a skipper.